Hey guys, Two-Nine Marine here with another Semper Sundays. Today, talking about a Corporal David Bernard Champagne. He served in Korea. He was, where was it? He was in 1-7, 1st Battalion, 7th Marines, and he received the Medal of Honor for his actions. So let me get the citation. For conspicuous gallantry and at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, while serving as a fire team leader of Company A, 1st Battalion, 7th Marines, 1st Marine Division, in action against enemy aggressive forces in Korea on May 28, 1952, advancing with this platoon in the initial assault of the company against a strongly fortified and heavily defended hill position. Corporal Champagne skillfully led his fire team through a veritable hail of intense enemy machine guns, small arms, and grenade fire, overrunning trenches in a series of almost impregnable bunker positions before reaching the crest of the hill and placing his men in defensive positions, suffering a painful leg wound while assisting in repelling the ensuing hostile counterattack, which was launched under cover of a murderous hail of mortar and artillery fire. He steadfastly refused evacuation and fearlessly continued to control his fire team. When the enemy counterattack increased in intensity and a hostile grenade landed in the midst of the fire team, Corporal Champagne unhesitatingly seized a deadly missile and hurled it in the direction of the approaching enemy. As the grenade left his hand, it exploded, blowing off his hand and throwing him out of the trench. Mortally wounded by enemy mortar fire while in this exposed position, Corporal Champagne, by his valiant leadership, fortitude, gallant spirit of self-sacrifice in the face of almost certain death, undoubtedly saved the lives of several of his fellow Marines. His heroic actions served to inspire all who observed him and reflect highest credit upon himself and the United States Naval Service. He gallantly gave his life for his country. So, these guys fought through the enemy who held this hill. They took the hill. They got to the top of it. And they set up in defensive position. The enemy started attacking him. He had already been shot in the leg once. They threw a grenade. He grabbed the grenade and he went to chuck it back towards the enemy. And in doing so, his hand was blown off and he was blown out of the trench that he was fighting in. And since he was so exposed, he probably could have lived, even with his hand missing and the other shrapnel I'm sure he took. But he was then seriously and mortally wounded because of mortar fire that they were dropping down on top of these guys. And that just, it's amazing the things that Marines will do for each other and that our military will do for each other. It astounds me every time I read these things. So yeah, alright guys, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, hit me up, and I will see you in the next one. Semper Fi.